Hey guys, if you're into bikes, they kind of pop up and multiply all around you. In this video, I'm going to talk about if I had to pare down the stable, the 3 bikes that I would keep. Find out what those are in this video. Welcome back, Pathless Peddlers, and if you're new to the channel, if you're into the non-competitive side of cycling, bike commuting, gravel exploring, the supple life, you have found your people, hit that subscribe button. And if you appreciate and enjoy this content, consider supporting the channel by purchasing a patch, one of our new pannier or further pins, or a sticker pack. So jumping right in this video, I'm going to give you 3 general classes of bike that I've identified as the types of bikes I would need and the specific bikes that fill that niche. So the first bike is the daily driver. This is a bike I would use for commuting, for touring with panniers that I would generally travel with because it may not be the lightest bike, but it's the most versatile and the most durable. So I don't mind it getting banged around, dinged a little bit from the heavy daily use. And for me specifically, that would be the Velo Orange Polyvalent. Prior to this, it was the Salsavia, but I have since gotten rid of that bike, and the Polyvalent takes its place, primarily because it's 650B, and it's got a really functional fork that allows for both adventure pack mounts as well as lowriders. So I can set it up as a rando bag, as a basket bike, as a lowrider touring bike. When we did our California trip, this is the bike I chose to take with me because it could take lowriders and nice big supple tires, and it performed beautifully. And around town here in Missoula, I use it to drop off packages at the post office, pick up groceries, or meet up with friends. So this is the bike that is currently getting the most use in the stable. I think everyone should have a bike like this, kind of the daily driver, the utility vehicle. May not be the fastest, may not be the lightest, but gets the job done. So next class of bike for me is the off-road adventure machine. And for me specifically, that would be the Jones short wheelbase bike. Now this is a bike that I totally did not expect to like this much. First off, it doesn't have drop bars, and you guys know I'm a fan of drop bars. It's also heavy at 33 pounds, so not the lightest bike, but it is so friggin' fun. Everything from the big cushy tires that add a ton of suppleness to the geometry that makes it playful, makes it handle really light. And it's an absolute blast to ride for the extent of mountain biking that I'm gonna do. I'm probably never gonna get rad. Both my wheels are always gonna be on the ground, and my primary motivation to go mountain biking is to see and explore, not necessarily hit jumps. So this is, for me, actually at this moment, all the mountain bike I think I'll ever need. And lastly, the last type of bike that I want in my stable is what I'm calling the Go Fast bike. Yes, I know I don't race, I'm not about competitive cycling, but I do appreciate a nice light bike that is fun and zippy and takes advantage of every single watt I can produce. And for me, that is the Salsa Warbird. So this version of the Warbird is all carbon. You guys know we were big fans of the 2016 model, which was aluminum carbon fork. We've since sold those and got these from Salsa as part of the video project. And we've used it on gravel events like the gravel grinder that we did in Idaho. We took it with us to Eastern Oregon to ride with Trio Ranches. And initially when I first reviewed it, I was kind of lukewarm on it. I was expecting something nice, big and supple and a little jumpy. But since then, after having an extended period of time with the bike and kind of understanding why it was designed the way it is, I've come to appreciate it. It's super comfortable for those long days on the saddle, either on gravel or on pavement. It is not the most lively bike, but if I'm being realistic, it suits my style of riding, which is generally kind of, just putting down consistent power and output over a long duration. So no quick sprints or anything like that. But for those long exploratory bikes, going at a decent clip and having the advantage of a lightweight material like carbon, it is definitely a keeper in my stable. So I'm curious, what are the 3 styles of bikes that you guys think are essential? I've kind of given up on the whole, one bike philosophy because from experience, there isn't one bike that will do it all. I think I can do most things pretty well with these 3 specific types of bikes and these bikes in particular. So let me know what your ideal 3 bike stable is in the comments below. I'm sure it's going to change depending on where you live, what kinds of cycling you enjoy. And I'm super curious. Let's see what you got. Until next time, keep the supple side down.